sat down finally and ate me some food because I needed that. You said right on time, the fried chicken. Hilarious. Not me using you like I'm sitting at the table and we talking. Okay, fine. I'll sit here in the kitchen while you cook then. I sit in here in the kitchen while you cook. It's fine. I'll sit at the table. I don't mind. Don't worry about it. I got you. Because I'm sure that's what I be doing. Y'all be combing hair, braiding hair, driving, pooping, everything. All of it. You said, yep, laugh out loud, both headphones in. All right now. Well, actually, I'm not going to, hey, Pumpkin, I'm not going to be on here long. I just wanted to know why y'all didn't tell me that they went on and let them shadows go. Why y'all didn't tell me? Look, I just got out the kitchen. Y'all getting in the kitchen. Well, y'all probably making dinner. That was my breakfast and lunch and probably dinner because I'm about to go to, I don't know. I'm going to do something. I should read. That's what I should do. Y'all seen it? For real, for real. You remember the things that old boy said, y'all better not throw no rocks in my house and you better not throw them boulders that's sitting in the front of my house or we gonna have some problems. Go look it up. Just type in the Russian leader shadow and you'll see it. Because I'm not gonna say it here. Baby, he said, long as you throwing little rocks, I don't care. But when you start throwing them big old boulders out in front of the house, I'll bet it's on. The next day or 2 days later, what did y'all do? What did y'all do the next 2 days? Honey, you did exactly that. You just go, you don't believe fat meat greasy either. See, I didn't know when I was talking to y'all earlier that those had already went out. Do y'all understand what that means? And it always amazes me that whenever there is something really big, I was out last week. Y'all remember this? I was out for 7 days prior to this. I've been back on what, 2 or 3 days? But for 7 days, I didn't want to be on this internet. And every single time that I don't want to be on the internet, it don't matter what time of the year it is when I be like, okay, I'm overwhelmed. I just can't. I need to just back up from this for a minute. I don't feel like doing no talking, no nothing. It always be something crazy. It's been 3 years now, and this is still going. You said, and Norway and Finland and Sweden has sent pamphlets to, okay. And somebody said they do this all the time. Thank you for bringing that up because I saw that. You know what blows me about people in our world today right now? And this is not just one race of people, one nothing. Okay? You already know, Aunt. You know what blows me away? Two questions, right? Or two statements, however this is about to come out. One, I think people think that unbeliever just means you believe in Jesus. If God said his word, he is his word and his word is him, then do you think that people that don't believe we're in the tribulation right now would be considered unbelievers? Even though if they studied their Bible, they would see exactly what was going on right now. So they're not preparing. So that if anything does happen, they will be forced to take the mark. And then they're going to say, well, God, it caught me off guard. I didn't know. Because you don't believe that we're in a tribulation, which means you're not believing the word, even though it's playing out. So do you think God is going to care that you wasn't ready? You think he's going to be like, oh, honey, I know I gave you 47 years and you did nothing. I mean, I can see him being like, okay, next. Because you had to take the mark because you wasn't ready? How was that his fault? Come on now, Jazz. How was that his fault that you would not look past your rosy glasses and really see what was going on? Just as in the days of Noah. Come on, Mr. Earl. That's all I'm saying. You said every time. Well, the patterns, it's spooking me a little bit. Mm-hmm. I, the other statement question is, do you believe that now is a time that you should really be paying attention to your spending habits, to getting your house prepared, because we might not be able to go outside? Have y'all heard that here before? I'm just so thankful and grateful that God led me in this direction. Listen. So the 34 months that you've been over here just getting ready and staying in the crib and just keeping to yourself and not having everybody in your house and just acting like the ants and not the grasshoppers. Who remembers me saying, let people think you fell off, but they don't know you really fell on? When you fell back, they thought you fell off the boat. When you quit going out in places and doing and being seen everywhere, they thought you fell off. They don't know that as soon as you fell off the boat that they was on, it was a big old comfortable yacht sitting there waiting on you with all the amenities. And you wasn't falling. It was a fluffy slide for you to slide right on down on there and be like, oh, this is even nicer anyway. Do you hear me? Why you can't do this? Why you ain't doing that? You got it. Okay, I do, but not for that. I do, but not. You're right. I do got it, but not for that. That's a waste. Because I believe what God told me is coming, and so then I need to prepare for it. I ain't even gonna front. I feel off so much. People say I don't have nothing going for myself. I was mad at first. I said, let them think it right. Because them same people going to be trying to get to your house. You already synced it. Didn't you? You synced it with the hurricane, right? They was mad at you for that too, wasn't it? Look like to me they just going to be mad. Listen. Okay. When you find the light, you don't go back to darkness. I just had one of the young ladies from work message me about what we've been talking about. Come on. Come on, sis. Put it down there. Go on and get your throw hammer and bust the head open wide. Bust it open to the white meat. Good job. Bust it open to the white meat. I'm trying to tell you. You see, when you get rid of all of that super religion-y like talk and you just bust it down in a story, how people be, they want to know. You can tell it to them like it's tea. Easily. Let me tell you this story about, and then this happened, and then this, and they be like, where is it set in the Bible? You said, well, I said it's in the Bible. I'm suddenly teaching my students so they can go home and teach their families. They had no clue. Come on, girl. Sneaky, sneaky. I like it. Look like y'all is coming on in to the agent club now. Now you can be trusted at the agent club. Remember I told you, you got to not look like it so you can get in and get the captives out. Look like that's about what y'all doing around here now. If you just mind your business and sit off somewhere reading, that's the cheese. And if you do it for more than a week, over there in the break room, they come looking, honey. People is nosy. They can't help it. What is it you're reading? I see you've been reading every day at lunch for 4 days. I didn't know you watched me that much. Technically, I did, but this is what I'm gonna say to you. Yeah, I was just wondering who the fish was gonna be, and you took the worm. Hello. What are your life problems? They asked me if I'm an alien. I said, nah, just the messenger playing as a teacher. That part. Are you an alien? How did you know? But who told you? Did it come to you while you was asleep? Or when you was walking? Good evening, sis. You dropped a list there. Good job. I just got on here to say this is serious. This is not a joke. Mm-hmm. That's a fact. Reading anywhere. Don't start laughing. You'll never get rid of folks. I'm trying to tell you. They'll be like, girl, they be leaned all over your shoulder trying to see what made you laugh. Get up, niggas. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. You hear me? This is not a drill, niggas. Get up. This is and I'm not going to hurt myself in here. So much different stuff in this room don't make no sense. The people's is here. Did you hear what I said? I said, but in this case, I need you to take the locks and put them on the doors. Because the enemy outside. Okay? Do you hear me? Understand where we at now. If you've ever seen Lean on Me, that. Remember all the teachers was running and this. Code red, nigga. The enemies is in the building. I'm going to need y'all to... Listen. Yeah. So, old boy over there, the bear, he said, y'all better not throw them big old boulders at me. And they said, oh, yeah? Who you think you talking to? We do what we want to do around here. Now, the one thing that I did see is the people in Urkel land. The people in Urkel land and the people in the BKs, like the British Knight people, both of their people were saying they didn't tell us nothing, they just did it. Now they told them to get prepared, like that ginger ale people up here. Yes. 4 hours ago, 5 hours ago, 6 hours ago, yes. So the ginger ale people then said, get your stuff together. The ginger ale folks said, get your stuff. The British Knight people said, y'all might want to go and get your stuff. Because this nigga done threw a big boulder through the window. Gone and called the people and, yeah. And he said, I don't care who threw it. Everybody that was there, I'm coming for you. That's what he said. He said, I don't care if you the one that threw it. Y'all got together and decided y'all was going to come outside my house and throw big rocks in my house. And I told y'all I didn't care about them little bitty pebbles y'all was throwing. But them boulders, yeah, I'm on your head, nigga. I'm on your head. Mm. Mm. What do I want to do? Gotta do this one.
We're not against rap. We're not against rappers. But we are against those thugs. It's the thuggish ruggers ball. 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 You're feeling the strength for the wrong step up. Hit a funk, get a chunk at the dust. This feel just be thugging straight buzzing. Loving your peoples cause we so real. Chill, better bring
That's what's about to go down around here. That whatever that make you feel when you listening to it, that is what's go because I know when I put that on, it's a different type of time. Right? And when you put that on, you walk different. Your hands be in a different place when you everything be a little different when you got that going. You hear what I'm saying? You already know, hey Pumpkin, you already know what it is. If this or we could go through a list of them, but I must tell y'all what oh boy over there, the bear. I'm gonna tell y'all what he said. I got the perfect song for it. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna just do it. Let me just go and sit down. I ain't even gonna. Oh shoot! This is what he said on national TV. Is y'all ready? Let's see what you're doing around here. Nope, not that. It's probably here. So let's see.
Your device is connected.
I'm gonna say yes. Is it connected to this? Probably so. Yep, okay. This what he said right here. This what the old boy said. He said this.
Hey, bro, drop us off right here, the blue house, bro. Hey, bro, let's get in these bushes.
Battery low.
Don't do
Gets
that.
it. Where you stay, boy, say,
That's what Putin just said to us. That. That's what he just said. I was going to let the whole thing play because it need to. But that. Mm-hmm. That's what he just said right there. That's exactly what he just said. Mm-hmm. I don't know. But that's what he just said. That's what he just said right there. So if you understand that, if you understand how that song make you feel, that's what he on. Oh, okay. I don't know for sure. I don't know. I don't know. So just understand. Because some people are not taking it seriously. But if you know this song, then you understand where we at right now. And a lot of Americans and people around the world are like the person that he's talking about. They just walk freely like ain't nothing about to happen because ain't nobody been already over here in our the stuff they needed. They got it in 2016. Do you hear what I'm telling you? Remember the whole case about the files and what they had access to? That part. Okay. That applies. Well, we use our manners if we want something answered here, y'all. Y'all gotta know that, right? Because nobody don't tell me what to do, and it's like you're forcing me to say something. You gotta use your manners, and I'll answer pretty much most of your questions. But if I'm talking about something specific, please don't try to change my topic and talk about what you want to talk about. Read the room. That's one of the rules. Again, this is not a drill. And the problem with Americans and most people around the world is they don't feel like anything can happen unless the news is telling them to prepare. But as we can see, they're not going to until it's too late. So you need to get your stuff. You hear me? Okay. Well, thank you. Gotcha. You hear me? Are you listening? Every single thing that we've talked about up until this point, the scary stuff and all of that, we are literally living it. And this is why I believe God had me talking to y'all a lot about eschatology, because we're literally living in it. Somebody want to tell me what eschatology is? You're going the study of the end times, the expectations of the end of the present moment. Interesting. Wendy, you've been here long enough. You know, when I ask a question, that means you're supposed to go look for the answer yourself. And I just told people about telling me what to do. You don't see the mean face up here? You see it? Pay attention to this. Okay, well, then don't do that no more. Now, see, who understands that we are talking about a very serious issue right now? Just raise your hand if you think this is serious. If you don't, you'll probably want to leave because I'm definitely not in a joking mood. There could be American casualties. And the problem with Americans and most people around the world is they don't believe nothing. That don't mean it ain't gonna happen. Do you understand that just because it's not happening right where you are does not mean that it is not coming to your freaking neighborhood? Do you understand? They not worried. They're like, oh, that's not gonna happen, right? Like y'all said, they wasn't gonna lock us down for COVID. Like, I don't be understanding where people's minds are, and I guess because if they don't believe everything because it's CGI, this ain't CGI, nigga. This is not Mario Brothers. This is not Gods of War. This is not Call of Duty, nigga. This is real. Do you hear me? And the fact that people are just like, oh, well, I haven't heard about it and all of this. Other countries are telling their people to get ready and they already doing the loudspeaker drills on your TV, on your phone. Just because we ain't doing it, don't listen. It's scary to me. We have people from other countries in here that said, okay, so I got to tell you something. They running drills. They running this. They running that. Oh, okay. Because they going to have their people together. But the sad, funky part about Americans, baby, I ain't going to say we because I believe. This, for the most part as a whole, baby, America don't believe nothing. Some of the smartest dummies, as my mama used to say, on the planet. You're so smart, you're stupid. You're so smart, you can't even see what is right in front of your face. Like, that is mind-blowing to me. So intelligent, so everything. But this ain't telling you red light, and you just going, I'm about to, oh, okay, well, okay. Because God told us about the roads. He told us about the bridges. He told us about the water. He told us about everything. In under 34 months. He even had us studying antimony. And people are still just like, oh, yeah, well, oh, okay. Do you hear me? It's a real thing, what is happening. And America and people around the world are so blinded and so preoccupied with who and who bad and what they got between their legs and if their purse is real or not, that they don't even understand the threat that we are under as a people. So worried about fighting against each other, not understanding, just like I said, it's a whole bunch of people that don't like us and they about to let us know how much. We will not be hard to conquer. Not at all, because we're not a united people. Other people are proud of their country, so they don't even care if the other tribesmen or the other whoever it is doesn't like them. They stand for their country. You know what we can't do? Because we can't get over the color of your skin, or if they don't give a damn, if you in a certain place in Africa and they tell you better come fight, they don't care where you just came from. Nigga, you been here long enough to speak the language, suit up. Asian countries the like. So it's like we as a whole in America, if an enemy army wanted to come over here and pop a squad, baby, we ain't, what we gonna do? We can't even get along. Faye, please don't type stuff like that. You got to learn how to type other stuff, Pumpkin, or I've been blocking people because I'm tired of correcting grown folks. It's a reason I'm speaking the way I'm speaking and not saying certain things. I keep telling y'all AI is over here, and especially after these FBI folks and stuff that been showing up at people's house, I'm just about to start blocking folks. Yeah. Yeah, you. Look at the words that you type. Those are trigger words for AI because they're every single thing that you type. And then when I get off, I've already showed y'all. Like, I'm not going to keep saying it. I'm trying to tell you what I'm about to start doing. I'm sorry or not. Because you've been here and I've said it and I know this. So what I'm doing is I'm blocking folks that ain't listening. Because the people's is showing up at people's doors for what's being said on the internet. And they not coming to your house. They coming to my house. So if folks can't watch their mouth, I'm just going to be blocking them. That's it. And everybody was like, CERCA's overreacted until you got on TikTok and saw private investigators and the government showing up at people's doors because of the things that are said here. And I've been saying it for 2 years. Watch what you type. Watch what you say. Find another way to say it. Period. Because I don't want nobody knocking on my door because folks don't know you got to learn a different way. Or I won't be on here. One of the two. I put in my work, so there's that. Especially not with the stuff I be talking about. Anybody else? Nope. Anyway, that being said, this is not a drill. Get your stuff. God had us preparing. He put all of us together on all of these different continents so that we can know what was going on in real time. That's why they about to get rid of TikTok. And then the other social media will be going too. Thank you, Patty. I appreciate it. I love y'all. And I want everybody to be okay. And it your power just went down. Are you on the where you at, Nicole? Seattle? You got your generator? You got your emergency light bulbs? But my iPhone is fully charged. Do you got your light bulbs? Where are your lights at? I didn't even think about that we got people over. Y'all on the East Coast and y'all lights. Y'all getting a storm on the East Coast too? That's crazy because I was just about to tell y'all make sure y'all stuff is charged, especially for the people in the Midwest because it's already snowing very heavy. Where you at? We ain't getting no snow. It ain't even raining. Are you serious? Y'all getting snow, Maury? The wind has been blowing very heavy in it. Oh, shoot. Who got a tornado warning? The East Coast got a tornado warning? Yup. Your solar generator just kicked on. Come on now. In Ohio, your power is out too. No way. Chicago has had rain for 3 days ago. Now snow. Really? I hope my baby went and got her tires. Interesting. It's snowing on your block? No way. Oh, shoot. I'm trying to get out of California now so I can get back to Texas. Interesting. Yeah, so it's snowing. It's about to be the polar vortex, the thing, the atmospheric rain. And we was just in the 70s yesterday. Interesting. So all I'm going to say is this. The day after tomorrow, Olympus is falling. And Jumanji is how I would kind of describe this moment. How about you? What y'all got to say about that? I would say Jumanji, Olympus is falling, and the day after tomorrow. It sounds really, red skies in Florida. This is what it's giving. Rain in some places, snowing in others. Come on now. And it was warm here the other day. I'm thinking it was cold. And now I went outside this morning and it's like cold. I said, wait a minute, hold up, wait. I got to go back in the house. I didn't have no socks on or nothing. Rare occasion, CERCA got socks on. You said in beautiful and Philly. Interesting. So, yes, ma'am, potentially 80 miles an hour. Wow. There's so much stuff in this. There's so much stuff in here. It's so much stuff in here. It's so much stuff. It's so much stuff. Stuff. It's so much stuff. Stuff. It's so much stuff. It's so much stuff. Stuff. Yep. This will get a kid something to do. Go on and have them charge the light bulbs up. Go on and have them charge them. Y'all cannot tell me, with all of these storms and all this stuff, that these last 2 years, or however long that you've been here, that you have been stocking and understanding what it is, or cutting your... I know that this brings peace. Not that the situation is not crazy as hell like we're living in a movie. But you cannot tell me that money that you probably knew you would have blew on vacations or whatever else it was, right? It's not about coincidence that I just finished most of my dehydrated meals. Come on now. You said what? You said what? God know what he doing. This why when I say when he tell you to get up and do something, we just talked about it the other day, didn't we? We just talked about it. I said when God tells you to get something, do something, you need to do it. Because you don't know in between the time of when it's going to happen from how long he told you. Did we talk about it? We had 2 days of raining, and tomorrow it's going to be in the 50s in South Carolina. Interesting. Cold and hot air do be bringing other stuff. All I'm going to say is old boy said he'll use weather if he have to. That's what he said. Didn't he? He said he'll use weather too. They know how to do their own cloud seeding. Don't they? You know what I thought about too? What if that's what Starlink is being used for? You said I said that too. People said I was crazy. What if that's what it's being used for? You remember he turned off the thing so the people couldn't use the internet when old boy and them wanted to go against old boy and them. But they know how to send out different waves and stuff like that to make certain things happen. And if they're orbiting, I mean... I was thinking about that today. I said, ooh. You can make a thing happen wherever you want it to happen, especially if you want some land or you know what minerals is. I tried to let you stay around for a little bit, but I can't even let you stay around because you just do weird stuff. Thank you, go away. Y'all remember I told this person to leave like 4 days in a row and they keep coming back? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember? I have to remember a lot of names, but the ones that get on my nerves, I really remember them. Right, right. You said they were spraying the skies the other day in Tennessee, and a day later it was rainy and cold. Exactly. Mm-hmm. That's what I've been thinking about. That's what I've been thinking about. I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking. And something tell me all of them ain't right. I've been thinking. You hear me? Some keep telling me all them ain't right, babe. Man, there's something ain't right about that. Something is not right. Mm-hmm. And I got my grandma face on now. I need my glasses. Something ain't right about it. Who? That one over there. Don't look over there, that one. And when you get up, you look over there. And I'm telling you right now, something ain't right about it. You stay away from them. This is where I'm at right now with it all, baby. Don't trust none of them niggas. We are screwed. Our they not even telling us to go get no canned goods or nothing, babe. You don't think when our people to the north told they people, you gotta know that they know these symbols is going off. Why they didn't tell us nothing? I don't care who team it is. Why they not telling us nothing? Because they don't want us to panic. They'll rather us just have a heart attack while it's happening. That way they ain't got to deal with you too long being panicked. Ain't that crazy? But if you think about it, that's about how they leave us every time. Because how many people said that even when a hurricane was coming, the sirens wasn't going off? They didn't start going off until the water had already. Okay, that part, Natasha. They whole goal is that though. That's why they destroyed the Georgia Guidestones a couple years ago. They want to get rid of them, so folks don't know what the deal is. Yeah, yeah. So all I'm gonna say is, do not wait for these people to tell you nothing. Do you hear me? I wouldn't be doing no super extravagant like meals and whatnot. I'll be trying to make sure I can stock up on as many. That part, Starlight, right? You hear me? Everybody, all that extravagant. I mean, you could come to regret it very soon if you do. That's all I'm gonna say. Because with everything that's going on right now, have y'all talked to any of the like? Have y'all talked to some of the oldest people in y'all family is that's old that was here like during the depression or alive in like the 30s? Have y'all? Or any time before that? If you got any old family members, not calling folks old, but elders in your family that was alive in like the 30s or the even the 40s, you need to talk to them. You need to talk to them. You need to let your kids talk to them and listen more so than talk. Listen. Your daddy was born in 1927 and told me all about it before he passed, right? But I need some folks that if you have not, you need. They was eating dandelions. Okay, okay. You said yes, my granny. She 97. She told us okay. I have, and they stay ready. Well, go back and ask them how they made certain things and how they did certain things. All of those things are going to be useful now. Well, Grandma, how y'all keep y'all butter without no refrigeration? Well, we had a cooler box. It wasn't nothing but a dark cabinet. I've been to the Guidestones before they were destroyed. There was a certain energy there. Really? So you went down there? I've never gone down there, but I sure used to be studying on them a lot. I said, no, these niggas didn't say they want to reduce the population of 500 million. What in the world? You gotta get rid of 8 billion people. They had on there they wanted to reduce the population by 8 billion people. Well, interesting. Well, what y'all gonna do with all this land then? Since ain't nobody gonna be here. 500 million people, that's it? My 95-year-old aunt thinks I'm nuts, but she's teaching me about canning, making candles, and chickens. Good job. Stella, you gotta go look them up. Georgia Guidestones. Gotta go look them up. And that way you can read it for yourself so you can tell others. It's important, so you need to read it. Yeah, because it's very important, and it has a lot to do with what's going on right now. Honestly. So, I'm not going to keep y'all long. I love y'all because you all have things to do. What the heck? I got all them damn potatoes in here, and I had my door open. Where is my... I opened my window in my room, and now it's a net in my house. And I had to hold the door open and bring that stuff in today. That's not going to make me happy. I'm about to go get my zapper because you can't stay in here. But I also have got all this produce in my house. Them potatoes came in here too. Y'all know I don't like nothing in here with me. I am me and the plants is the only thing that need to be alive in here. I know I'm just about to hurry up and process them potatoes because that could be a thing too. Ain't no telling. Seem like whenever you get some fresh vegetables in the house, the bugs feel like they invited to dinner or something. I don't know what's going on with it. Nets and stuff. You said, yep, I have the photos, 500 million. It says right at the top. Oh, I know. I studied that for a minute. Listen to me. When I tell you I have been on this journey for a long time, my son was probably like 9 when I really, really got started, seriously, not just studying the Bible, but other stuff. My son was about 9 or 10. Yeah, they real bad with the produce. I had to cut my stuff last night and bag it because they was in my house. Right. I'm like, yeah. And people, when you tell them stuff like that, they don't believe you. Do they? They think you're just getting up spouting out crazy stuff, conspiracy theories, and don't know they can go look it up for themselves. They can go look it up. And that's why I've been telling people recently, I am not going to argue with you. I don't care. I care if you know, but I'm not going to argue because you don't know. I'm just going to keep on knowing. You not knowing don't affect me at all. Unless God told me to tell you. But once I tell you, I don't even got to... If you believe it or not, that don't even got nothing to do with me. I delivered what I was supposed to deliver, babe. I'm good. I'm just the messenger. That's it. That's all. Whether you take what I got to tell you or not, that ain't on me. See, I'm past that, oh, I feel guilty. I don't. Because I realize that you have a choice. And if you don't take it, that don't affect my life at all. That's on you. Same here. We are a small minority of those that have a hunger to seek. Listen, I'm trying to tell you. But I'm grateful that God had us on a journey. He had us on, babe. I told y'all we was gonna be happy. Just give it a minute. You gonna be happy you did. And I've been saying that for almost 3 years over here. I said, listen, I know y'all don't know me from Adam, but I'm telling you, if you love your family, if you love your kids, if you love yourself, there's some things you're gonna have to change so you can get your life together. And not together like the world says. Went to the pantry today, got 2 bags of potatoes, a case of tuna, 6 pounds of pork chops, 10 pounds of rice, 6 packs of chicken, case of black eyed peas, milk, and catfish. Auntie, I don't know what. You go to the Sadiddy pantry, honey. You dang near make me want to just drive down there and go with you, because I don't know what kind of pantry you be going to. Honey, they be giving her oysters, not oysters, what is them things? Something. Wait a minute. I'm thankful too, Auntie, but dang, I need to be going to the pantry. You be going by shrimp and potatoes and broccoli and all kind of stuff. Yeah, like, right, dang near. Her pantry is lit, right? Listen here, cause somebody else went to the pantry and got a turkey and two canned goods and a box of stuffing. Not that it's bad, cause it's a blessing, but all the pantries are not created equal, evidently. Cause somebody had a completely different haul today. I'm not trying to offend you, whoever. Your blessing is your blessing. I'm just saying you can definitely tell the difference. Some of them give out one potato, one onion, and a can of corn, and that's it. I forgot I got a turkey breast for Thanksgiving. Hilarious, Auntie. Listen, all pantries are not created equal. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Look, I know that's right. You said, wait a minute, what's the zip code? I'm scheduled for tomorrow. I'll see how much it is this month. Okay, this is important. We need to know. My pantry give out good stuff too. Last time it was 4 bags of chicken, 4 bags of pollock, and 8 bags. Hold up. And 8 bags of grapes and more. Come on, Sarah. Wherever Sarah be going, her stuff be good too. It depends on local businesses, restaurants, and farms around the pantry. Got it. You can go 3 times a week in Lorraine, Ohio. Come on and put our family people on. See, most people will be on social media trying to talk about how much money they trying to spend. We trying to stretch it till it's about to pop. This $1, I need it to go with real far. real far. I need this dollar to go as far as it can go. Well, I'm just gonna say I'm happy to those of you that maybe never did it before, but you started going, you see the blessing in it, and then also you've been able to get your family together without having to work doubles and triples and work yourself to death and all this old crazy stuff. God has blessed you. Cabinets stay full. You know what I'm saying? Your gas lasts longer. If you are in the Shaw, the pantry is Fairfield and Roosevelt Road. DEG, they also gave me a bag of they also gave me a bag of fish fillet. I guess McDonald's donates. Oh, interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay. It's the Fairfield. It's on Fairfield in the Shaw area in Roosevelt. Fairfield and Roosevelt in the Shaw. Start visiting natural springs before they dry up for some drinking water. Thank you so much. My daughter said the other day that my pantry is a sketchy pantry right there. Interesting. Our pantry has a wait list. So many people go in Georgia. Really? It's only on Wednesday, she said. And you said there's a wait list at your pantry in Georgia because so many people go. See? And this is why it's important to know what's going on outside of the area that you're in. Oh, it's sexy. Got it. See what you're saying. finderspring.org to help her find spring water. Okay. Finderspring.org to help you find a spring, some spring water. That's good. I'm at the pantry now, 5 to 6, and running out Rockwell, Texas. I know that's right. Come on now. Listen, this is the thing, family. As them stores started to clear out, all the folks that had too much pride to go, that pride is about to go out the window like the dust in their cabinets. I'll be right back. And you know what's so funny? I just watched, somebody was talking to their grandma or auntie or somebody in their family that was older. And the lady, you could tell she was probably in her 80s or 90s or maybe older than that. And she was talking about how back in the day, a lot of them folks lived in them big old houses, or they had big old, in Georgia, okay, lunch boxes and wasn't nothing in them. And it made me think about all these beautiful houses and the refrigerators be empty. Remember we talked about that? I said, I don't care. I'd rather go down to the hood where the cabinets is overflowing and they got a bunch of them clothes than be in this big old pretty house and ain't no food in here. Because I watched Leave the World Behind. But I knew before that. But I watched it. And I paid attention to the big, beautiful house. It wasn't nothing to eat in there. But the house down the way, it might not have been so whatever, baby. But there was some food in that house. That's the house I want to be at, not that other one. Y'all can keep them bougie houses. I need my, take me to the hood where the food is. Just to let y'all know, you might not have been in class earlier when I said it. If you had sent an envelope or anything was supposed to be sent out to you, it was sent out today. So there's that. And I'm not talking about books. I'm talking about like the memory. Oh shoot! The memory sticks. Goodness gracious, y'all. This is from these gifts earlier. The memory sticks and about to kill myself in here. The memory sticks and whatever else. If you had ordered something off if you had ordered the journal with the soap and all of that all of that went out today. Y'all scared me too. Shoot. Y'all scared me. Y'all the one sent the boxes. And the trash boy just came today. No, I should have told him to come tomorrow. You're welcome. You listen, this the crazy thing. I'm just happy that a lot of people is getting their stuff together. And even if you've been BSing up until this point or for the last however long, which make me want to punch people when they good, but you know, moving on. Now you see that I wasn't up here BSing in this. If you ever thought that I was rude or short with you or like I need you to get this right now, it's because of right now. It's because of right now. But be grateful, not to me, that God allowed all of us to be able to relieve ourselves of all of the craziness that had been clouding our eyes so that we could get ready to see what really was. Do you hear me? Y'all not confused. And even though it is a little unnerving, you're a lot more prepared than a lot of people to even deal with this mentally. Because you've been telling God, please help my mind, Help me see what I need to see. Help me be ready. Asking God to forgive you because none of us know the day we going to go. All that kind of stuff. So you've been letting loose. So that way, God forbid, if it is you, you know that your trajectory is going to be different. Because you didn't let the world cloud your mind with BS. You hear me? The things that is of the world ain't important to you no more. Whose business, who's sleeping with who you don't care. You don't care. When you focused on God, you could actually see. I didn't even check. I'm sorry. I forgot. I went in there at 8, girl. I didn't even check. I'll let y'all know in the morning. Because I think they in the car. And I'm not going downstairs to get them. So I let y'all know in the morning. I was supposed to go down there. I didn't. I ate some food and I saw that about the shadow things. And I figured I'd get on here and talk to y'all about it because I'm about to get in bed. I done did all my running around today. I packaged up them potatoes. I got a couple more little, like 2 trays in there that I need to package. I'm gonna wash them little dishes and I'm going to bed. I've been up running and moving around since I got up, and I am not overstimulated, but I don't want to. I don't want to go back out. I'll do it tomorrow. I get up. It's nighttime. I ain't even fooling around out there. I'll let y'all know in the morning though. I definitely will. I didn't go back outside, so. But anyway, get your stuff, and anything that you can do to make sure that, God forbid, if you had to stay in your house for 2-3 months and you couldn't leave, and there was nothing in the store, that you got something for you and your family. I don't care if it is just, you're welcome. I don't care if it is just rice and beans and some powdered milk and some nasty government cornflakes with no sugar on them. It don't matter. It's something better than having to look your baby or your husband or your grandma or whoever you have with you and say, I have nothing. Because people assume that they're going to be able to leave their houses, but they made sure that the lockdown worked last time, and in certain areas they did have the police out on certain things, and you had to have a type of thing that said you needed to be out, or there could be penalties for that. So with that, don't just assume. They ain't got all of us comfortable with stuff being delivered to the door for nothing. This ain't new. Remember the milkman and the cheese man and the egg man and the, y'all remember these people used to show up at your house. It's a real thing, or your grandma's house. The milkman, the egg man, the meat man. It used to be a meat truck. All these things. They made it so you really didn't have to leave your house that much. So this delivery service, they make it like it's so convenient and it's new. No, this is how it was at first. People come do your pots. The man will come. Some man come do your shoes. The lady come to your house and hem something. Right, the market man. Right. So they might have meat, cheese, and milk on their truck. You said it sure was. I remember that back in the day. Yeah. And so all of that is about to be a thing again. Well, it already is. So we know ain't nothing new under the sun. With that, it got to be something to bring. So just in case it ain't, this is why they had them sellers. Or grandma had them boxes stacked up in the closet and nobody knew what they was. And then when they was talking about what no groceries out nowhere, she went back in there and got out of that closet. Move all them church dresses out the way. And my 2 fur coats, move them back and bring me them boxes. Don't look at them, just bring them here. And grandma started pulling out all the meat she done smoked and the eggs and the green beans and the potatoes, because God had already told me this was coming. That's why when y'all asked me did I want to go, I told y'all no, just give me money for my birthday. Didn't know mama was stacking for everybody. I don't need much for my birthday. Whatever y'all want to give me, I really don't want no gifts. Everybody know that means money. But she didn't take that money and go buy nothing stupid with it. She went and made sure that if times got hard, her family was going to be okay. Those are the markings of a wise woman. Just because I can don't mean I should. You hear me? Just because I can don't mean I should. A good steward over the things God gave her. Exactly. So, young men and women, old men and women, middle-aged men and women, it's time out for just because you can, you is. And should be the question. Is this a necessity? Can I use it if there's no power? Like all these folks that's out wherever on the East Coast, West Coast, wherever they get, and now they ain't got no power. Well, how many of them y'all think got generators? And y'all already know if it lasts a long time or do a lot of craziness, folks is about to be in line at the gas station. Gas station, the grocery stores, and whatever else. So it's too many things happening for you to keep on acting like you can't see. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay? I love y'all. I'm about to go now. Excuse me. I'll see y'all later. Everybody be safe. We praying for our folks that's up in the Northwest. Facts, I got invited to go to Classic this weekend, and I'm going to be home probably dehydrating if I can get this dehydrated by then. That part. Because you can't eat nothing. Girl, and the Classics be right, too. I know how they be, girl. Ah! Woo! That was a hard decision there. No, I'm just playing. I would have did the same thing. I ain't spending no money because I can't eat a memory. I can't eat that. I mean, I could, but it's probably going to make me sick. I can't eat that cute picture we took. I can't. Oh, you never been. Oh. Well, unless you want to get in trouble, then you ain't missing nothing. But if you was trying to get entangled in sin again, well then, yeah, you missed out. Thank you. You hear me? If you was trying to get entangled in sin, then yeah, you probably would have went. You said I can't eat a memory as a whole word. Yeah. I can't eat no pictures, honey. You said I came in left. Listen, that's why I'm not going, because I don't want to get in trouble. Come on now. See, that's maturity right there. I could go, but I ain't. And it ain't because I can't control myself. I just ain't about to put my favorite cheesecake on a plate and think I ain't going to eat it. Buy it and sit it there and say, don't eat it. Don't eat it, knowing it's my favorite one. That's crazy. Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Pumpkin. I'm about to go. I love y'all. I ain't about to play with myself like that. I don't even. Now, back in the day, I would have. But I also would have had something else on my mind. You hear what I'm saying? I'm about to come home with something, and not that they coming home with me, but I'm going to fraternize. I'm gonna be out here. I'll probably come home with a few numbers or something. You know what I'm saying? Because I was probably about to be on some crazy stuff. So with that, certain stuff I don't even take myself to, and it ain't that I can't have a good time and I can't control myself. I just know I don't want nothing temporary. You said, is the Northwest in the line of fire? Oh, for the rain. For the rain. They supposed to be getting that big old rain, the atmospheric rivers. Did we study about atmospheric rivers though? We did. We did study about atmospheric rivers before they was talking about atmospheric rivers. We studied about atmospheric rivers in what book? In a whole bunch of them. What's the main one? Which one? Tell me. Nobody? Thank you, Shay Shay. Good job, Shay Shay. Cause wake up, wake up, niggas. That's one of the first stories we read about Enoch going to heaven. Really? Yes, you got it right. What did he say? He said, I saw a sea larger than what? Or an ocean larger than any what? Than any earthly ocean or earthly sea. Ain't that what we read? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ain't that what we read? Right? It took him up in the air. Right. And he saw an ocean larger than any earthly ocean before he got to the first level of heaven or whatever else it is. So, excuse me. You wasn't in that class. Okay, all right, Reva. I give you a pass. This was like 3 years ago, probably. Well, actually, we talk about it often, but not you giving Shay Shay the side eye because she knew the answer. You're going to get your cheese tonight. All right. Well, I'm about to let y'all go. I love y'all. I'm about to get off of here because I'm sleepy. I'll see y'all later. But y'all need to get prepared and go look at that stuff about the shadow things and the bear over there. Okay? See y'all later. Thank you, Auntie Judy.